Hello, Manifestor. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm going to channel for you today a beautiful message about love. Well, I'm assuming it'll be beautiful. We'll see. The other messages have been really beautiful. And I just want to shout out to my friend who received from it was actually the 2024 channeled message about receiving. And if you haven't watched that message, I definitely recommend it. It was a channeled message for 2024 for manifestors. And it was about receiving. And my friend watched that video and it has changed her life. So I really feel like with these channeled messages that we're really onto something here, and you know, some of the insights that are coming through are really quite amazing by type. So this is, an experiment, but definitely I would love to hear how these messages land for you. And if you haven't already, subscribed and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when new channeled messages come up. And my intention with creating these messages is to create more content for returning viewers. So that's what I'm doing here. So today's message you can apply to any particular relationship situation, a romantic relationship. It can also be just love in general, relationships in your life, or just love like within yourself, like opening to have more love, to feel more love in your personal capacity for giving and receiving love. So you can even set an intention as you're receiving to apply it to a certain situation, or just listen. And this is always an opportunity for you to strengthen and drop into your direct connection with God, as I connect with my direct connection with God. And I like the word God, but it's not a religious concept for me, or a religious construct. It's outside of religion. And check in that you have an inner yes to receiving a message from my direct connection with God today. Because it's not just the words, it's also a frequency transmission. And so there's really quite a strong energetic component to this. Okay, and so we're beginning the love message for the manifestors. Okay, so as you're receiving today, you can just notice the space that you're holding at this time for a new realm of existence to be created, to be possible, and that your presence is not just for you. You are creating new life for many others. You're creating opportunities. You're creating a new reality for other people. And the usual way of looking at life that is maybe normal for other types is not normal for you. You're not meant to think of yourself as you, as one living your life. You're meant to think of yourself as one who creates new worlds or new realities for many. So a more accurate and responsible perception of reality for you is, what world am I creating for myself and others? What world am I holding into possibility? You're holding it energetically first, and then you're bringing it into reality. It goes from invisible, and then it starts to show itself. It starts to become like a TV fuzz, and then it starts to become colors, and it starts to become shapes, and those shapes and colors turn into designs, and those designs turn into reality, into form. It's a process of nothing into something, and it's something that you create by holding it. And you cannot persist in a limited self-concept and create a new world for yourself and others. Now, this doesn't have to seem like a burden. Like, it sounds, if you were just listening to the words and not getting the frequency of this, it might sound very grandiose, because it seems like you're responsible for creating like a new world. But that's not the meaning intended here. The meaning is, you are here to bring in new realities for yourself and specific people. Potentially even specific places. You're here to create a new type of environment, perhaps. So there's specific ways that you are drawn to changing things around you and creating new opportunities and possibilities. And so when we say new world, it's like it is a new world for those that will be involved in that impact. It's your own like microclimate that you create. And maybe there'll be 4 people involved, or maybe there'll be 10 people involved, or maybe there'll be 50 people involved, or 100, or 1,000, or 1,000,000. There's specific parameters of your contribution right now that you're holding the space for. The battery just ran out, so I was channeling for a little while, and I'm not sure what part was missed, but I'll share the essence of the last part. The essence of the last part was how you actualize this new world around you is through your vision. And letting yourself be a conduit for that. Knowing that it's not really about you. That you're just the conduit for creation to move through. And that it's very natural for you to have a self-concept that allows you to be that conduit. And the only reason why you would have a diminished self-concept is because you haven't been mentored from early in life to be the one who is creating on behalf of others. And that your creations will naturally thrive because they're not even for you, they're for the benefit of many others. And so life itself is desiring for your creations to flourish because they're blessing so many other people. And so if for some reason at this time you don't know what your vision is, or you're not clear about that, then that should be your priority, is to become clear. And that's exactly what I do in my work. I help people know clearly who they are and what they're here for, and then how to begin to actualize it. So that's definitely something I personally, as Karen, can help you with through my offerings, but also, follow the breadcrumb trail of who you feel desired or call to work with to help you with that, or any next steps to help you get clear. And then just do it, because that's what you're here for. And it will succeed with time and energy and your continued vision. And communication of your vision with those that are involved. So thank you so much for receiving today's message. You can come back fully to this here now moment. Woo. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold your breath and release. Yeah, I want to show you where I am. It's so beautiful. I'm renting my friend's house that she built. This is the pool. It'll come into focus in a moment. And so it's just like one long balcony. I don't know if you can see the dining table over there, and then the kitchen. I've got all the doors closed right now because it's quite loud. Sometimes there's construction and stuff going on outside. So I wanted to tell you just a little bit about how I work in case you don't really have a strong vision for what you're doing. So there's quite a few ways I can help you with that. Even, a reading is really helpful. That's always a good place to start. I have my brand clarity process, which is amazing. If you do know that you want to have your own business, but you're still in that part where you're building the framework of it, I take you through my Discover Your Genius process, and then we go from that into solidifying it into what you are really about from the core message point of view. And also my Freedom Business Architecture is mentorship, starting from like the very foundations spiritually for what you are creating, and then moving through the brand clarity and the Discover Your Genius, but having me with you all along the way, mentoring you and drawing it out of you, which is really my gift. So I've actually worked with quite a few manifestors in that process. So I'm going to do a video about that at some point. But yeah, if you have any questions and you feel like you might want to work with me, but you're not sure in what way, just reach out to me either through my email or through Instagram. You can direct message me on Instagram, and all the links are below. So yeah, wow, what a beautiful message. That was so powerful. It was interesting because I was trying to like tune into the heart energy for the manifestor, but it was just like so big. It was like out here, you know. So it was like your heart field is meant to include others, not just you. And it was such a different energy. It was such a different feeling than what is kind of considered to be normal, I guess. So that was really, really, really powerful. I'd love to know what you thought of that. Okay, so much love, and I will see you again soon here on my channel. Make sure to click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do more of these videos. Okay, bye.